Hi folks, this is Hector. Today is Thursday, the 21st of January 2008. Right now it's 40 minutes past 2 p.m. London time. I've called it today of my trading day. I was following basically two setups, both of them related to the Canadian dollar. And both of them also on the 1 hour time frame. The first setup that I was following today was the American dollar against the Canadian dollar, like I say, on the based on the 1 hour time frame. I was basically looking to enter short in this market, okay, with in this clear downtrend. If I scroll back in my charts, well, you can clearly see a clear downtrend, okay, with those moving averages nicely pointing down, parallel to each other, etc., etc. Yesterday we had a nice run down, 140 pips, 130 pips from yesterday high to yesterday's low. Quite a nice run, like I say. Over the Tokyo session last night, we had a pullback to the dynamic area of resistance, to the moving averages, also to this downtrend, which is marked in blue in my screen. Okay, so basically to an area of resistance, and I was basically looking to, I was looking to see if this area hold the retracement in order to search for a short entry upon a breakout of the Tokyo session, which was right there at 0.9925. okay. My trade plan, of course, was to try the breakout of this sideways price action, which was the overnight range, like I say, up on the the open of the London session right there. Okay, that was my trade plan. And fortunately, as you can see in my screen, well, price decided to actually turn around, giving no entry possibility whatsoever. The range I was looking to try, the breakout of the range that I was looking to try to the downside, in fact, well, it took place to the upside in quite a heavy momentum. In fact, we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we are going through the fifth bar, the fifth green bar, positive bullish bar, for a total of 150 pips today. So, well, like I said, I was looking for a breakout pullback, continuation of the low of the Tokyo session, but as soon as price broke up, I knew that I couldn't possibly take any trade on this currency pair. Similar scenario on the second setup that I was following today. In this case, it was the GBP against the Canadian dollar, the sterling pound against the CAD, and all the downtrend. This one, it was not. It wasn't that pretty. In fact, what I was looking to trade, it was pretty similar. I was spotting an overnight range, throughout the Tokyo session, of this range between the 198.00 and the 197.35. Okay, this is the range. It's marked in blue in my screen, in the direction of the intra-week trend. Okay, which, as you can see, if we have a look at every day of individual price action, we can see that we've been making lower highs and lower lows. So I basically was waiting to see, or I was hoping to see, a breakout of this overnight Tokyo session, of the range of the Tokyo session to the downside. The London market opened somewhere around there, and from there it's been a straight up run. 276 pips already, so well, breaking the downtrend line, the intra-week trend line that I was mentioning before, breaking the moving averages, the sideways range, all against my plans, which, like I said, was to the downside. So, well, I don't take trades against the trend. I only take trades or breakouts that take place in the direction of the moving averages, in this case down. Well, at this point, very early in the morning, at about 10 a.m. London time, I knew for a fact that, well, I had to cancel the whole thing. And finally, another setup that might be showing some opportunities, some long opportunities over the following days. Euro against the GBP against the sterling pound. Nice moving average formation, okay, all of them pointing up, parallel to each other, no crossover whatsoever. Dynamic area of resistance nicely holding every swing in the direction of the trend. So, you know, basically looking to trade a possible long scenario here, a long entry. Throughout the last 2 weeks, please remember that this is a daily time frame, so it's you know, it's a very slow setup to unfold. So like I say, throughout the last 2 weeks worth of price action, we've been moving sideways between the 0.74 and the 0.75 levels. Okay, price has basically been moving sideways. The range is drawn in blue in my screen. Perhaps if we get a breakout to the upside, perhaps we might get yet another swing, okay, in the direction of the moving averages. That's the setup I'm gonna be following. I have my sound alarm placed few pips above the 0.75 double round number, which is the channel top. Okay, my sound alarm is placed 10 pips above that level, and well, whenever that takes place, whenever that breakout takes place, if it is to take place at all, you never know. Well, I might consider my typical breakout pullback continuation entry for a long opportunity. In the other hand, of course, if the breakout takes place to the downside, well, I'll have to call it quits. I'll have to cancel this setup and search for trading opportunity somewhere else. So all in all, no trade today, no trade this week at all. It's been a very boring week. If you've been following my blog, you know, sometimes we get this type of price action where the market just wouldn't want to give us any trading opportunity. This has been indeed the case this week, and in fact throughout the whole month. It's been a very slow moving month. Certainly not the best of all. Today is the last trading day of the month, and well, it hasn't been a good month, to be honest. I'm definitely not happy. It's been a very slow moving month. Like I say, it's giving me very few trading opportunities. I even scored a couple of losses back in the second and the third week of the month, and well, like I say, not the best month of the year by far. But anyway, that's the you know, that's trading. Some months, you know, you can pocket 500, 400, 600 pips sometimes, and some other you barely, you know, you can barely call it even, you know, perhaps for a couple of scratch trades in that trading. You know, you cannot always expect to be making, you know, or scoring positive results day in and day out, or month in and month out. In this case, well, good thing is that I haven't lost money. Okay, that's a good thing. But well, you know, hardly enough to pay the bills. Alright folks, that's all for this video and for this trading month. Really, I hope February is gonna present more trading opportunities. There is nothing more you know, frustrating than trying to search for setups, and no matter where you look, no matter what currency pair, no matter what time frame, you just don't see anything at all, and that's been the case, like I say, this week, the whole week actually. I don't know if the markets are, you know, a little bit, you know, with all the interest rates announcements that we've been having throughout the last week, 2 weeks, the American, or the Federal Reserve of America has cut down the interest rates down to 3%. Barely a few weeks ago it was at 4.25, so that's a huge cut rate. In fact, it's the lowest they've been ever since 2005. So I don't know, perhaps the market is a little bit hesitant right now to you know, to unfold or to give us any clear trend to make money of it. Well folks, that's basically all for this video. Like I said, hopefully next week and next month we'll have better opportunities. As usual, I will keep recording my videos, letting you know what my thoughts are. Okay, bye bye.